Hey guys, this is Cam for 15 back at it with another video for you guys. I'm back with another Dragon Quest Adventure of Die episode review for you guys. And we are back discussing this amazing show. What a really good episode today. Obviously, the setup for the fights to come that we obviously see in the opening, that more 9 out of 10 times likely is the last chance we're gonna see the obviously Hadlar's Royal Guard fight. Now, obviously, just want to get this out the way now before anything. If you're wondering, where's my co-host, the Red Wolf? He would have been on tonight, but the thing is, he had a phone issue come up, and well, I really can't get in contact with my boy, and stuff like that because of his phone. So, I'm gonna make sure, I'll check every day if he's got his phone fixed and everything and stuff like that. And yeah, but I would say for right now, until I can find some way to get in contact with him right at this moment, he will not be on these videos that I do on the channel and stuff like that. Sucks, but it is what it is. But anyways, yeah, that's just wanted to let you guys know if you want to know where he is at. I wish he was here, but obviously things come up in life. But anyways, this episode was good. Like I said earlier, it was a setup episode for obviously the final fights of Hadlar and his Royal Guard members against our heroes and everything. So yeah, but let's get to it. Obviously last week, Meryl looked like she was going, she got impaled, and Pop realized that he had the courage thanks to him, or thanks to Meryl and everything. And we had the whole thing where he has the whole magic power of a sage. So Pop does it, and I figured this was going to be the case if you watched my video last week, and Meryl is still alive. Yes, they said Pop essentially healed her completely. And Leona says his healing magic is a lot stronger than her Zing spell, and everything. So she says it's probably causing. Listen, like I said, typically when it comes to anime and these death scenes, I'm not a fan if a character is going to die only for them to just say, oh well, they're still alive, and they brought back because the power somebody gave to help them heal, or they just magically are still alive in some way. It kind of kills the purpose, in my opinion, of what Pop did. And I'm just going to be honest, I'm going to keep it honest. I feel that's cool. Meryl's still alive. I like Meryl as a character, but personally, I would have rather liked it if she sacrificed herself to have Pop not only gain his courage, but then really truly our heroes are fighting for a reason, for not only to save the world, but they're fighting for Meryl. And I don't like the fact that they brought her back. I hate that this is another anime that I watch that has a false death, because when you bring a character back from the dead when they were supposed to die, they were already dead. I feel like it completely kills the point of the character doing the setup sacrifice. But you can say Cam for 15, but there's other animes that do the same exact thing. Yeah, but personally, I like when stakes are heightened to the fact that, okay, somebody important in the story died, and this is the motivation behind why said main characters will fight and overcome said threat. Personally, for me, I would have killed Meryl off and left her dead, but it is what it is. So yeah. But anyways, our heroes in a great animated scene, all hold hands. Pop and Mom are kind of reluctant to hold hands, but they hold hands. Leona starts the spell. It looked beautifully animated. And what happens is Pop uses Zoom to get up into Vern's palace, and they're there. And obviously Florida's like, listen, we'll continue fighting. Anybody that needs healing, hurry up and heal and get back in the fight and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, they get up to Vern's palace, and Pop's like, don't worry guys, I won't let you guys down like I did last time, holding you guys back. I'm gonna fight, because right now Pop's truly got Meryl on the mind of getting revenge and everything for what they essentially made, what essentially happened to her. So yeah, he goes off to go run and try to get there the fastest to Dark King Vern. Hineko follows, And we kind of have a side dialogue conversation between Dai, Leona, and Mom. And essentially, Dai is like, "Listen, Leona, I'm just gonna be up front. Pops loved you ever since you guys first met each other. So yeah, and then Leona kind of adds like, look, it took a lot of him to say that and stuff like that. But Mom's kind of, you can say she doesn't know what to feel because you can clearly see that. Oh, she might like, well, she likes Pop, but at the same time, it's kind of too soon for her, especially at this point in time, because seriously, they're like literally gonna fight for their lives. And you hear this guy essentially professing his love for you. You're like, yeah, and you're not only worried about saving the world, but you're like worried, like, this guy, my friend, likes me. I don't know what to feel. I don't know if I like him, back or something like that. And she's kind of just mixed with emotions and everything. And she kind of runs off to follow them, saying, I just don't know what to think. I don't know what to think anymore and stuff like that. You get a funny, obvious scene where Dai's like, maybe we shouldn't be splitting up. And Leona's like, Dai, what the hell are you talking about? And he's like, look, the mood's kind of grim. Can you blame it? And stuff like that. So yeah, but that's the thing there. Anyways, what happens is Dark King Vern and Kill Vern are watching them running to obviously them, and you're like, huh. Now Kill Vern asks Vern like, oh, what do they do? And he's like, oh, they use Cud Glimmer, huh? Nice backup plan. Now Kill Vern actually asks Vern like, is your power okay? And Vern's like, other than something unusually happening, my power feeling weird, and fine all can be. So yeah, essentially Vern is A-okay, and we even find this out later with Hadlar showing up that he's A-okay too. Glimmer really truly had no effect on them, and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, what happens, they're running across, they end up getting confronted by Hadlar and obviously his royal guard, and then all of a sudden, and then, because that's what Dark King Vern senses, he senses them. And essentially what happens is we have this whole thing where Hadlar's royal guard members use Zoom, split each and every one up. Albanos is with Mom, Sigma is with Pop, and him is obviously with Hunicle, and Dai is with Hadlar. Now, essentially, Hadlar's telling Dai, give me this one chance to fight you one-on-one before I obviously kick the bucket and die, because he only has like a limited time. They don't specify how much time he has left to live, but they just say he's got like a limited time to essentially still be alive and everything. Now, when Albanos is going through all this, she's saying, oh yeah, we just essentially split you up based on surely matchups of what benefits us the most and everything. And hey, we're doing this in honor of our master Hadlar and everything. Now, the one catch is I was actually going to freaking take the one girl, but seemed like somebody else was somebody got in the way, and we later find out because Lano shows up. At first I thought maybe Kilvern came in and took her hostage and everything. I'm like, oh god, are we gonna get this? But no, Goma-chan actually saved Leona. And funny thing enough, Goma-chan was hiding in Leona's chest area, if you know what I mean. But okay, lucky him. But anyways, he managed to pull Leona out the way and save Leona. But Leona's obviously telling Dai, listen, you can't pick a fight with Hadlar, not now. You come this far to fight Dark King Vern. Why are you trying to pick a fight with this guy? And she's even trying to plead with Hadlar, listen, how about we not fight each other and we go take out the main threat? But Hadlar's kind of not having any of it because he's like, listen, I don't have time for that. And that's when Dai has to explain, listen, Leona, he became a superior being and he's badly wounded after doing that, and he doesn't have a long time to live, and he's using the last bit of his life to fight. And obviously Dai's telling Leona, listen, he's using this to fight me, and the thing is, I'm a warrior and I have to respect his honor to fight as a warrior as well, because if I don't accept this, I feel like I'm not truly becoming a man. And that's what he kind of tells Leon. He's like, listen, I want to do this fight because I need to do this not only for myself, but I need to do this so I can show myself off as a man. Obviously, Leona kind of is I wouldn't say flustered, but she's like, oh, that I guess you could say she kind of got turned on a bit in a way, and she's obviously like, you've grown so much, haven't you? Or when did you grow this much? Essentially, I'm like, yes, Leona, your boyfriend's grown that much. Now, at the end, can you give him a freaking hug? Not a hug. Can you give him a kiss after he saves the world? Because I think you two would make the perfect couple. Uh, but anyways, Leona respects his wish. You get a crazy animated scene of Dai and Hadlar going at it. They're freaking just, my goodness, it's just good. It's just great. The animation for these fights, because these final fights for heroes versus the Royal Guard members, is gonna be amazing. So that's what's going on there. And what then happens next? We cut back over to Mom and Albanos, and essentially that's where we kind of resolve the episode. And essentially, Albanos tells Mom, like, listen, we're just truly doing this to honor our master and stuff like that. And we get a flashback to where Hadlar is saying, listen, this is what you're gonna do. I want to have my one-on-one fight with the hero, Dai. And whether what happens, whether I die or I win, I want to make sure I go out the way I want to go out. Because that's been the thing about Hadlar. We already know his character has been, I wouldn't say redeemed in a way, but his character has been essentially at the point where it's like he has nothing left to do. His character story, his character story has been told, and he just wants to get that last fight with Dai. And Albanos is saying this and everything. Now Albanos is like, we can't do this and everything, but him's like, listen, we have to fight for the honor of our master and everything. And we have to trust in him that he can win and everything. And he's just saying the things of saying, listen, let's just do this. Let's trust Hadlar. He hasn't failed us yet. And I did like the comment how Hadlar was like, you remind me about a lot of myself and stuff like that, which is obviously true. The way how Hinekel's and him fight is, they just get into it. They're just like, you know what? Hinekel's like, dude, I don't have time for this. I no time for talk. Let's go. Let's fight. So yeah, but obviously hearing this story, Mom kind of feels for Albanos, and she's like, listen, let's not fight. Why do we have to fight here and everything? And I'm like, good job, Mom. You made the first mistake, being too gullible against an evil enemy, and you're probably going to pay for it. No, I'm just kidding. But she's trying to talk Albanos out of fighting, and she's like, listen, let's work together to take down Vern. I can truly see that you and your comrades and Hadlar deeply care about each other. Please, let me help you guys, and let's not fight this and everything. And the episode essentially ends with Albanos saying, thank you, Mom. That really made me feel good that you care so much. But you know what? That makes me want to kill. And she does a complete 180, a psychopathic killer, because she was like, you know what? That's actually better. I like killing people who I see weak and everything. And she uses her Needle 1000. And that's what the episode ends off and everything, where Mom seems like she's taken some pretty massive damage. And next week, it's seemingly we're going to get Mom versus Albanos, and I'm guessing each week or the rest of the week, the rest of the next weeks, we're going to get the final battles with Dai and Hadlar, him and Hinekel, Pop and Sigma, and next week's going to be Albanos and Mom. And I saw the next episode preview, and I'm like, okay, I can't wait to see what's happening, because it looks like Mom's getting a new look or something like that. And maybe it has to be something upgraded with her design or something, or the new thing she got on her wrist. But it's gonna be very interesting to see what happens next, and I'm definitely can't wait to see these final fights and everything. So yeah, but I enjoyed the episode. I thought it was a good episode, and I can't wait for next week. Again, sorry for my co-host not being on here. Again, obviously we have personal lives on our own way, in our own lives and stuff, like in personal problems and stuff like that. Listen, we're all people here. And so yeah, but other than that, if you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai, anything that I missed that you feel like I should have talked about more, yada yada yada. Again, do not post spoilers for what happens for the next couple of episodes. Again, if you want to leave tiny hints by saying no, don't worry, you'll be pleasantly pleased with the mom Albanos fight. Please, you can leave that in the comment section. But if you're going to openly spoil how mom defeats Albanos or something like that, or the story ends, please, I will probably delete your comment, and maybe I'll think about blocking your channel or your account. We'll see. But other than that, hit that subscribe button. You want to get more Dragon Quest content, as well as any of the other animes I upload or reviewed on the channel and stuff like that. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hopefully you guys have a great, again, rest of your day or night or whenever checking out this video. Until then, guys, stay safe out there. See you guys later. Peace.